Okay guys, you put your packet together yesterday. If you don't have that packet done, you'll need to get someone's packet who is finished so you can put it together. The first thing that you're going to need today is your map. So open up your packet to your map. Alright, you're going to need 2 colors today for your map. You do not use green and do not use blue, because we know that on a map blue represents and green represents land. So we don't want that to represent either one of those. We're going to do something different. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to need your 2 colors and your regular pencil. Let's use our regular pencil first. Okay, do you see Greece written on your map? Yes. Okay, I want you to take your pencil and just draw a bubble or something around that. It's written, it's not on my map, so I'll write it in. This is where Greece is located. Okay, this area is Greece. Now, you should see right about here a triangle. What do triangles represent? Mountains. So does anybody know what mountain that is?
Himalaya?
No. No. Mount Everest is in the Himalayas. Where are the Himalayan mountains?
In India?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's over there. Yeah. Okay, we don't have this one. Mount, I'm going to give you a hint. Starts with an O.
Olympus.
There you go. Mount Olympus. This is Mount Olympus. While we're talking about, yes, label it. Label it on your map next to the triangle, Mount Olympus. While we're talking about Mount Olympus, we're going to move south. And this dot is not on your map. You see right here on your map where you have that little part that jets out just a little bit? Put a dot right about here. That's where the very first Olympics took place. Do you know what that is? What is it? Oh, I heard it. What?
Olympia.
Olympia. Okay, that is Olympia. Alright, you should see a dot that is far south. Do you see it?
No.
That is a city as well. Starts with an S.
Sparta.
Sparta. Okay, you should see another dot on there that is north. It is right about here. An A.
Athens.
That's it. Athens. Now we're going to add another dot for another city. Okay, we're going to make it kind of northwest, right about here. This is Thebes. Thebes. Does that ring a bell with anybody?
Yeah.
Why?
We learned it in the
Oh, you're close. We did learn it in another civilization. What? Egypt. There you go, Egypt. All right. Now, Miss Williams explained this morning. Miss Williams, what did you say you compare this to a shape of?
An alligator claw.
Yeah, an alligator claw. You see it?
Yeah.
Right here? See that?
Yeah.
Okay, this whole thing right here, and I'm just going to, don't erase yours, I'm just going to erase mine so you can see what I'm talking about. This is Peloponnesus. Peloponnesus. So this thing that looks like an alligator claw is Peloponnesus. Okay, write it across there just like I did. Now Peloponnesus is surrounded by 3 bodies of water. What do we call a landform that has 3 bodies of water around it? A peninsula. So right down here at the bottom, there's a note that says Peloponnesus is a peninsula. I need you to write that down. Alright, there's an island far south. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Right here? This is Crete. C-R-E-T-E. The island of Crete. Now we're going to label one more large piece of land. It's a continent. That's it. It's right here. And because this part of Asia right here This used to be called, okay, so I'll fess up. Totally forgot what they called it. I'll have to look back up again. All right, but because this jets out a little bit away from Asia, this is called Asia Minor. It's almost like a peninsula itself. See the body of water coming around here? Okay, so that's considered Asia Minor. All right, speaking of our bodies of water, we're going to label those real quick. This down here is a sea. That's it. This is the Mediterranean Sea. All right, this is one you've not heard of before. This is the Ionian Sea. And then in this region, over here where this body of water is, this is the Aegean Sea. A-E-G-E-A-N-C. All right, now, if you want to, I think I have it on your map. I have little waves like this to show you that that's water. Yeah? Okay. All right, don't clear yours off. I'm going to clear mine off. But now you need to choose the lighter of your two colors. All right, do you see that border on your map?
Yes, ma'am.
This one. All right, I'm going to use red just because I'm using red. All right, I want you to trace over that line in the darker color that you have. Okay, so just trace over it in purple, orange, red, whatever you have. And we are now going to color in that piece of land. Alright, so I'm not doing such a good job. Hopefully you'll do a much better job. Looks like I failed coloring in kindergarten. Okay? Alright, so we're coloring in all of this land. All the way down, even into Peloponnesus. Okay? And I'll give you a few minutes to get that color. Alright, we're even going to get this island over here. I'm going to get these islands right here. We're going to color this island at the south of Peloponnesus. And this bigger island right here. Alright, let's go ahead and color in Crete. And then I'll give you a second to get that color. Alright, we're going to color in some of the little islands now. So let's start in the north of the Aegean Sea. We're going to color right here. So this one. We're moving south. Over here. I think Miss Williams said that looked like a, what was it, Miss Williams? Toes?
Yeah,
2 toes. Right here.
Do we get those two little dots in between the...
Right here? I don't think so. I didn't see it on the map that I was looking at. It could be, but we're going to skip them for right now. Alright, we're going to... I'm lost.
And then another one.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, keep going. You may just have to dot some of them because they're so tiny.
This one here confusing me.
I know. It's in my contract. They asked me, Miss Willis, will you be sure that you confuse the kids? And I'm like, absolutely, I can do that. So, check that off. Done.
There to be a video posted.
Yes, I'm recording right now.
Oh my god.
Yes, you do color in Peloponnesus. Alright, and then you're just going to tap these little islands down here. Because they're so tiny.
You know what kind of logo is that?
They're little tiny islands.
Really?
I would like to live like in one.
Alright, when you get everything colored in, you're going to make a box somewhere on your map, like you're making a map key, and you're going to label that box Greece Today. So everything that we colored in around this boundary line is Greece, is present day Greece, okay? Is Greece today. Alright, I'm switching to the next color, and this is going to throw some of you off. We're not going to get it perfect, and that's okay. But if we're looking at our map and we come over here to, let's put our compass rose here. Never eat slimy worms. Okay?
I've heard
Or
never eat
soggy watermelon.
waffles.
Soggy waffles. Alright, we're going to draw our next boundary. So let's start here in the west. Right here where we see this island, and then we see this little offshoot of land right here. We're going to draw a little half circle there. Then we're going to move up where the land starts curving here, and we're going to draw another one. Okay, so that was easy, right? You could use the staples button on that. Alright, go below this one where you drew this bottom half circle. Right here at this little piece of land. We're going to start our line. And we're going to kind of follow the boundary line that we had until we get to right about here. Okay, so we're going to go here, and then we're going to make a wave. Or like the back of a shark fin. You see it there? And then we're going to head down south into what you colored. Okay? Yeah, Ansley.
Is this the other color?
This is the other color.
The red.
Whatever other color you have.
Well, I colored the.
All right, here we go. Okay, so we dip down, and then we're going to start following the shoreline. Okay, but we're going to head over here to this direction. So we're going to go up, up, up. Right, and then we're going to draw another little half circle there. All right, then I'm going to move down here where you see this little island. I'm going to go ahead and put stripes on this little island. See my little bitty stripes there? All right, then I'm going to continue right here, following my shoreline. And while I'm there, since this is such a small area, I'm going to go ahead and put stripes on it. Then I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to start following my shoreline again. And I'm going to stripe it. And these little islands here that I colored, I'm going to stripe them. I'm going to stripe this one. Play or record. Alright, so we have that striped. We're going to go down and we're going to stripe in Crete. Alright, now we drew this boundary line up here, but we didn't stripe it. We need to go back and do that. So draw some great big stripes all the way down through there, even into Peloponnesus. So I'm just drawing big stripes. Okay, right up here. All right, and these over here. I know I'm probably getting ahead of you, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you. The next thing you're going to do is draw your box up top. And you're going to stripe it. And that is Greece to 300 BC. Alright, so we've got our map done. We're going to move to... Okay, we're going to move to the Venn diagram. So, that's somewhere here. Aha, right there. Alright, so everybody should have this drawn on the page that you have standard 6.46 on, right? Yep.
No.
Well, you're supposed to. Were you here yesterday?
Yeah, but I made it way too small.
Okay, you might want to make it bigger. Alright, so we're going to look at a picture now. Two pictures, actually, maps. One of map of ancient Greece. This is what your map looks like that you just did. Okay? And one of Greece today. And this is basically what our map that we just finished looked like. Alright, I want you to tell me a difference between the two maps. Who knows something? Tell me something.
Ancient Greece has more land than Greece today.
Okay, ancient Greece has more land than Greece today. So we're going to put Greece up to 300 BC. So Roshni says that, hello, Roshni says that, I'm going to change the color again. Roshni says that ancient Greece has what, Roshni?
More land than Greece today.
Right. Has or had, I guess we should say had since it's ancient, had more land. Alright, so if it has more land, then that means Greece today has less land. So we could even put less land than who?
Ancient Greece.
Yep, than ancient Greece. Okay, what else? What's another difference you see? What do you see, Ethan?
Asia Minor went to Turkey.
Asia Minor what?
Went to Turkey.
Okay, Asia Minor is now listed as Turkey on the map. Okay. Alright. What else difference? Think of culture. Think of influence. What if you are living in Greece and you have this much land, all this, is the influence that you make on people going to be bigger or is it going to be smaller? Is it going to be greater or less?
Bigger.
It's going to be bigger, right? So tell me some things that you can spread that are non-tangible. We talked about this. Religion. Okay, so let's go back here and say in ancient Greece, their culture, which might mean their religion. What else? It's another non-tangible. Ideas. Do we live the same in America as they live in Italy?
No.
Or Greece or Spain or no? So is our lifestyle different?
Yes.
Okay. So ideas and lifestyle. Okay. Religion, ideas, and lifestyle were over a smaller or a larger area? Okay. So their religion, their ideas, and their lifestyle spread over a larger area. Now, do you see why I might have said that? Look at where Greece is in the ancient world. Would their ideas and their lifestyle and their religion and everything be over a greater area in this map or in this map? Yeah, the ancient map. All right, now tell me some things about Greece today. You told me that it was smaller than the ancient world.
I thought it was something different.
You don't think so? What do you think?
It has more water.
Well, the water's the same.
It has another mountain.
Okay, they've listed another mountain. That mountain was probably still, I'm sure it was still here too, because this area, Greece, is very, very mountainous. So even though they just listed it, I want you to think influence-wise. Think of trade. 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 T-R-A-D-E. Trade. Jeff.
They didn't have to go as far to trade.
Okay, maybe they didn't have to go as far to trade. In which map? On which map? Today or ancient world?
Today.
Today? They don't have to go as far to trade? Okay. We could say that. I know, I saw that too. Alright, so they can trade. Do they still trade with others?
Yes.
Why's the
Screen moved because of the thunder. Alright, here we go. They could trade with others, but is trading easier today or was it easier then?
Today?
Okay, so they trade with others easier.
It's because we have more
technology.
We have more technology. What about our transportation system?
Yes.
Yeah, did they have airplanes in the ancient world?
No.
So we use airplanes a lot to transport people and things. So their trade may have been easier. Alright, there's something that we should put in the middle that was in the ancient world and is in today. There's a little thing that I told you back here. We made a note of it at the bottom. Okay, it's still a peninsula, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Greece is still Greece, Peloponnesus. Is still a peninsula. Do they still trade?
Yes.
Yeah, they still trade. They just trade maybe in some of the same ways and some different. Okay, is there anything else that the two have in common? Are some of the cities still the same?
Yeah.
They still probably have the Olympics.
Okay, they still have the Olympics. That's a good one. Is the Olympics a cultural thing that came from Greece?
Yes.
Yeah, so could you venture to say that some of the culture of the ancient world still exists today?
Yes.
Yeah, they still have some of the same culture. Okay, some of the cultures are still the same. Miss Williams, we were talking about it being mountainous. Do you want to do the activity with them?
Yeah.
Just real quick? Because she's going to do a really neat little activity. Greece is very, very mountainous. Okay? So I want you to listen to what Miss Williams is going to tell you.
So if you do not have a post-it note, stand up.
Look on your table.
If you
Okay,
do
you
not
got
have
it,
a
so
post-it note,
stand
stand up. Rafni, you don't have one. You should have one, Rafni.
I don't have one.
Rafni, stand. Okay, if you are standing, put your hands over your head. Like this.
Like a cone.
Congratulations. If you're standing, you are a mountain. Look around to the people that are sitting.
So,
That's how much space you had to live on. So is there a lot of room to live, or are there more mountains? More mountains. Way more mountains. Greece has about 70% of their land is mountains. So look at the board. All you mountains. Do you see how there's not a whole bunch of land for people to settle on?
oh,
So that's going to affect our next standard, mountains and mesas.
So those of you that are sitting, you would be the flatland, the area where people would be living. The people that are standing like this, you can't live there. It's too mountainous. So if you look at this map, it's very mountainous, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold that thought a second. All right, so tomorrow we're going to start standard 6.47. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and write that on your next page, you can. That way we'll know you're ready. Otherwise, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Okay, see you, bye.